we have to adapt, and as quick as possible will be better. But they training good, but I don't know exactly how is the physical condition, how many minutes will be in the high level. But I think this is going to happen all the teams in the Premier League. Yeah. So I think we are ready to play one game, but 3 days after another one, and 4 days after another one, we are not ready. Not, I think, Man City and all teams, but that's why you have to rotate and use absolutely all the players, and the players like natural way they are in physical conditions better, so they can sustain the more time. But so you can play a game after 3 weeks of holidays, but we were 2 weeks in holidays lying in the sofa, nothing much, doing not much, and that's why I think the players are not fully fit. But we have to start. We have to finish the season because the damage economically for all the clubs can be reduced as much as possible. I'm so excited for the fact to see him, to see him again. One of the nicest persons I ever met. So it was a joy for me, I think, for all of us to work with him, and the feeling I have is he's happy there and doing an incredible job. So yeah, looking forward to see him tomorrow.
Are you concerned about the secrets he might know about your team?
He knows, I know. As much as secrets that we have, he doesn't play, I will not play. So this game belongs to the players. We can suggest some things, but at the end, the players make a difference. If the players are better, they will beat us, and our players are better, we'll beat them. So at the end, this game belongs to them, and we want to take a responsibility, all of them, to say we are here. So, but of course, we know each other. He knows absolutely everything of us, because it's the same what we are with the moment he was here, and he was an incredible, important part of our success in the last years. He was an important person for us. He helped us to be who we are, and that's why, of course, he knows it, and we are delighted to come back, and especially have the feeling that if he is happy there, that's why he took this decision. We are happy.
When did you last speak to him?
We sent a message 1 hour and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that message said?
Of course not.
Fair enough.
It's about the wine. It's about the wine we're going to drink after the game, if the social distance allows us to drink it.
Get the priorities right. Yeah. Thank you, Pep.
Yeah, of course.
Very good. But we have to go game by game. At the moment, that is not achievable in one game or in 2 games. So it's more a long term in this process of the last 10, 11 games that we have. And we have to go game by game. We know the target, we know the task, we know the difficulty of it, because there are a lot of clubs involved in that fight. But we have to give it a go and believe that we can do it.
But when you look at someone like Chelsea, who are already spending 55 million pounds on strikers, do you sort of worry that this summer you could be almost handicapped, by the lack of funds that could be available to you?
Well, let's see. We are trying to put a plan together to improve what we have. If we haven't been able to do or achieve the goals that we wanted in the last 3 years, is a reason behind it. And if we stand still, obviously that gap will be bigger and bigger. And I haven't come here to accept or to do that. So the challenge for all of us is, first of all, to improve the players that we have and find the ways to improve the squad in the right position in order to give us the best possible chance and the tools that we need to compete at that level that is getting higher and higher every year.
Can I ask you briefly, there was talk about David Luiz and maybe extending his contract. Has any decision been made on that at all yet?
I'm really happy with David. I want to keep him here with us. He's been a key role model for me since I joined. I like what he produces on the pitch. I like his influence around the players and around the club, and I would love to keep him.
And in terms of the match itself, it's now been it's been around 5.5 years since Arsenal won away at a Big Six side, and that was in January 2015 when you were part of the team still against Manchester City. What does that say about the team, and why is that, and how important is it that that changes?
Well, we know how difficult it is to win away in the Premier League against any opponent and against the top six. Obviously, even harder, but a club like Arsenal cannot be that long without winning if you want to compete with the big 4, 5, 6 players in this country. So we have to change that straight away. Feel comfortable being away in a ground just to win, and that should be the mentality. And that's the way we will travel to Manchester, knowing how difficult is the opponent, how good they are, but just focusing on what we can do and what we can control.
Just Mikel, on that first year you had at Manchester City with Pep, obviously everyone talks about the change you made on the pitch with the football, but how important was at the end of that season when Pep didn't win a trophy for the first time in his career, the whole club got behind him, they understood the need for it to take time and the philosophy was given. How important was that, and how much do you want to recreate something like that at Arsenal where there is that unity and understanding that things will take time?
I've said it many times that I gave a lot of credit to Chiqui, Ferran Soriano, and all the directors and the owners, because instead of creating any doubts about what Pep wanted to do at the club, they went even more convinced and even stronger to support him that that was the right way, and it was about time to have the success that they needed. And obviously the work that after Pep did and the players that we had at the time obviously supported all the ideas and all the right direction that it was in place. But from upstairs, it was zero doubt that it was the right investment to do, the right moment to do it with the right person. And it was very convincing.
And you've obviously got quite a young squad here. Just how big would it be for them in terms of the morale, not only for these 9 games, but long term to go and start with getting a result at Manchester City?
Yeah, that would be great. We have been missing the game for 3 months. They are all desperate. They are with a lot of uncertainty about how they're going to feel, how it's going to look like when they get into a stadium competing for 3 points in the Premier League. So we could start with 3 points. Obviously, it will be a massive lift for everybody in what we are trying to achieve.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.